Game, set, match. Welcome to your daily serve of M&Ms.
I'm Maria,
I'm Michael.
and we are
Back for our second live stream piece.
This is the first time we're recording too, so this should be terrible. But yeah, what's your prediction for this men's final?
It's so... To me, it's a coin toss. I know that a lot of people just think it's all Sinner, but that being said, I feel like I haven't watched a lot of Sinner. I was thinking Zverev, but
before the match, what was your?
I was thinking Zverev.
Okay, for me, it was Sinner.
Yeah.
Still is. I love Zverev. Don't get me wrong, he's like one of my favorite men's players. Probably not. I just thought, to me, this doesn't feel like a 3-set match. It feels like a 4 or 5 set. And I think it's going to 5.
You reckon it'll go 5?
I think it's going to 5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun one to watch, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like whether it goes to 4 or 5, like they're going to be playing out that 4th or 5th set, to like tiebreakers and stuff. I feel like, you know what I mean. Anyways, we've joined this live, or not live, but whatever this is.
This is recorded.
This
the
recorded.
Podcast is live streamed, but the video recording is just record. It's not a live stream.
Yeah. So, and we're a little bit behind. We actually are we're into the second set of this Zverev Sinner matchup, and yeah, currently Sinner leads 1 set to love. He won the first one 6-3, and it's currently 2-2, so on serve in the second set.
40-30.
Yeah.
Serve.
Yeah. So yeah, if I had to if I had to make my prediction based off what I'm seeing now, I probably will say Sinner, but I think I still feel like Zverev, he's still holding it fairly well. Like, he's still got fairly good composure currently. Like, it's 2-2 kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So I don't think, it's not like Sinner's really blowing him away just yet. Do you know what I mean? We just got to see.
Enough.
I guess we just got to see how much Zverev has in the tank.
Yeah, we have to see how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought maybe Zverev could go tiebreaker for that. That's kind of why I was thinking Zverev this match. I just thought it would be Zverev to do a tiebreaker in the first set and win it, but that clearly hasn't happened. So I will pivot a little bit and lean more towards Sinner, but I still think it's 4 or 5 sets to this match.
Yeah. We did have a listener last time. 1 listener.
Yeah.
So I was excited. We don't have any yet.
No, nothing yet. Early days.
That was exciting.
Yeah. You know what? I realized we didn't do last time. Like, when we had that listener, we didn't announce their name. I guess, although it was a bit difficult. It was kind of like a bunch of arbitrary letters.
It's a cardboard smash. Sorry, not
keyboard.
Keyboard smash.
Yeah, keyboard smash.
We didn't ask them to put their point of view across. Anyway, learning days.
Yeah, learning days.
First
so what do you think?
Stream.
What do you think we should do if we get another listener?
We should ask them who they think is going to win.
Yeah, maybe just
we need sound effects.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to have the cheering.
I've got. Yeah. There we are. I muted my laptop. It's a little bit loud, actually. Just dial it.
I don't think the camera can hear it, but if you go to the video, if you go to the podcast, you'll hear it.
Yeah, for sure. That being said, we've also got these baby. Oh my goodness, look at that! It's like a little laser into the. Our audience can see this little laser straight into their face.
Wireless
you're welcome.
microphones, so hopefully you can hear us better, especially me, because I
have a tiny little voice.
Not on the squash court.
No. You're
I'm a different person on the squash court. I think most people are.
Probably, yeah. By the way, we also have drinks. Cheers.
Are they?
Cheers.
Mine's almost finished.
Yeah, yours is almost finished. I'm on my second, she's on her first.
I drink caffeine-free Coke. called Pepsi, sorry. No, I can tell.
Pepsi and Coke is the same thing, basically, right?
To me, you probably hurt a lot of people's feelings just then. I really do not care.
Well, but yeah. So where are we now? I'm just seeing a bunch of fans. What did anything just happen?
No.
I was too busy drinking.
So, I don't know.
And we're going to be here for the whole.
It could be
match.
like a change. Oh, not yet.
Yeah, no.
How long my phone battery lasts for. But
fair enough.
Yeah, it is currently. It's Serve is leading 3-2 on serve. Cena serving. It's 30 love.
Yeah.
And he just did a double fault.
Oh.
That was wild.
That was a bad double second serve. That was really bad. He missed that by a mile.
Double faults are always bad. They're never good.
No, I know, but like as in just the degree of how much he missed by.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
He missed by a lot.
That was bad.
He almost hit it to the doubles boundary. You know what I mean? That's how wide it was.
Doubles. Oh, now this serve went to the net.
Yeah. And Zverev is liking this because he's thinking, okay, well here comes a bit of a pie for a second serve. He's ripped it.
Oh, the cross-court battle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Syndicate straight first.
He's gone back with another straight. Oh, straight up the middle. Oh, nice backhand. Nice. Yeah, that was some good length by Zverev. Yeah. I know, it's such an, and I know that if you've listened to our podcast enough, you probably know that I like to kind of bag tennis a little bit, but it really is, it's quite, they are the pros because they can control how long they want their shot to be, but like, it really is a matter of kind of trying to gamble. Do you send that ball?
So tennis is like the opposite of squash. So in squash, you want to drive as long as possible, and then cross court for an element of surprise. In tennis, it's cross court as long as possible, and then drive for an element of surprise.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I feel like tennis though, like if you've listened to any of like the pro coaches, because I have listened to at least one before, they have talked about how when they do all their coaching, they actually talk about hitting the ball with also like less power, so it deliberately falls short with a lot of topspin, bring their opponent in, and then they hit a ball that's deep and hard to the baseline.
Because I can't imagine, because there's no wall, right? It's just air. So like in squash, you have a wall, so you can hit low and hard.
Yeah, I know. Squash
you couldn't really do that in tennis.
And I feel like, especially with the walls in squash, it does allow you to kind of do more sidestepping into the back, which is a lot quicker than backpedaling, right? Whereas in tennis, there is no side wall. You just have to backpedal.
Yes.
So, like as much as I bag tennis for not having walls and stuff, like just that element of being able to control. The only issue is if you send it short at the wrong time, then your opponent has a nice opportunity to cover the net.
Yeah,
you know
what
I mean?
At least you have a chance to come back.
Yeah.
That's what makes squash a bit brutal.
And that's literally. Oh, we just saw it there. It was the very first rally of the Zverev serve on 3-all. So you'll see Sinner's just hit it, try to hit that short. Oh, actually, that wasn't it. He tried to hit a short cross court, but he didn't get it enough across.
It wasn't in the line.
Yeah, so it Zverev ended up not only hitting it, but then covering that net. So yeah. Like I say, it's crazy. I think a lot of viewers that watch tennis, and that includes me, and I guess even you in some fashion as well, right?
I just like racket sports.
Yeah, but I think we look at these and we go, especially in Australian culture, when we get the Australian Open, a lot of people feel inspired to go play tennis because they're like, oh yeah, I can hit a ball back and forth. You know what I mean? And then, when you start hearing like pro coaches talk about, deliberately taking speed off, because that was one of the things that I remember when Sabalenka won it last year. She was, her average I think it might have been forehand or backhand or something, but one of her average speeds was higher than even just the overall men's comp.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And they promoted
the ball hard.
And and I will agree that she is a good tennis player, but it doesn't take into account the context of why maybe the men are hitting the ball slightly slower, and that's to get that ball landing shorter. Do you know what I mean? To then set that next shot up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But at the same time, it's like, if you hit the ball that hard, on average,
yeah, I know.
That's amazing.
I know, for sure.
You can.
Well, I mean, I can't remember what it was, but I think they said her average speed was like, what, 170 or something?
Yeah, but like what other
quite high.
Girls are hitting that speed too, do you know what I mean? Not many.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I will admit that she is hitting that speed quite well.
Except for yesterday, apparently.
Yeah, no, she likes to hit the net a lot. Plus her racket into the ground.
I just didn't. Yeah, going on Sabalenka, I just didn't feel like it wasn't her best.
No, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that was her, like, she was fully on, and if she was, I think she would have won. I think she just had a little bit of an off day.
Maybe. But at the end of the...
That happens,
At the end of the day, like, you even were saying that even Madison Keys didn't look like she was playing the best as well, so... I guess, in a way, it was fairly even. And I feel like it felt fairly even, especially in that third set. It just felt like a nail biter, basically. So, I know that you're a little disappointed. You wanted Sabalenka to win, but I like Sabalenka as well.
She fills the void of Sharapova.
Yeah, I've always wanted to back, but this was back when I guess the Osakas and the who else was in there? Like the Kerber, what's her name?
That was a nice shot from Sarah.
Who's the Belarusian? She's getting older. Azarenka. Yeah, Azarenka. Like, when they were like Williams, Azarenka, Kerber. Sharapova's probably still a bit beyond. She's actually still kind of. I think I googled this. I think I googled Angelique Kerber, and I think her age is like 34. And Sharapova's only like 37, isn't she?
I think so. Yeah.
And it's crazy. Kerber retired last year, and Sharapova retired nearly 5 years ago or something.
Yeah, well, after the drug ban, you're taking that much time off tennis. Everyone's getting better. It's hard to come back.
Yeah, exactly. And then she had the drug ban, right? So just...
Yeah, she's 37, Sharapova, and Angelique Kerber. How do you spell her name?
It just spelled Angel. Keep going. And then IQ.
Angelique.
Yeah.
She's also 37.
Is she?
Yep.
And she retired last year. It's crazy. And then, like I say...
So she was never the same after she did her ACL there.
I didn't even really know that she did her ACL.
Oh, she's left-handed? Nice. I follow these people on Instagram.
But you know what I mean? Like, they were big names for so long, and I've always kind of barracked for... I love underdogs, right? So, while the Sharapovas and the Williams and the Kerbers and so on were, up there, I was always going for like the Svitolinas, even Sabalenka when she was younger. You know what I mean? So Madison Keys, Sabalenka, Svitolina. I was always going for those girls to, as underdogs. Just like, I want you to get at least, please just make quarterfinals. You know what I mean?
I could be wrong. According to Google, she hasn't had ACL surgeries, but she has had a child, so...
Oh, they've all had children at this point.
No, at least Sharapova retired before having children there.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like it's hard to come back.
I know,
no one's ever been the same.
I mean, look at Osaka, right? Like, she had a child, and now she's just bombing out of basically every single tournament. So...
Yeah, the body changes.
Yeah, so... I just...
It's just life, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, anyway. By the way, update. Zverev is leading 4-3. It's still on serve though, but I just feel like that game there to go from 3-3 to 4-3 just felt like that took a while, don't you?
I mean, it's a final. You want it to be dramatic, don't you?
True.
Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Honestly. Oh, that was a good cross bullet. Well played by Sinner. He just didn't quite put that shot away.
Yeah.
It needed a bit more angle, a bit more stretch from Sinner. He just was able to plant that back foot and just rip it past Zverev.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so interesting though. Like, I think the other thing, it's crazy that people go, oh well, you just don't think about. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm trying not to cough.
You're trying not to what?
Cough.
Cough.
My throat is tingly.
And then have a drink.
That's not healthy.
Oh goodness. And you know how people talk, it's not a mental game. Oh, sorry. Some people want to say, tennis isn't mental and all that. And like, I get that. While you're watching it, you're going, why are you letting the mental part of it take up? But it really is mental. You go, because
I feel like it is for most sports.
Yeah, I think, well, especially for something like tennis, where, I mean,
imagine having to think about tactics for 5 hours.
Well, I don't even think it's that, but like,
But like even that, you know what I mean?
I think probably the biggest mental factor is, you start. I feel like you all start off playing tennis, as in like pros. I feel like you're probably all going out really aggressive and so on. And then once you start getting a lead, you start playing a bit more conservative. And as you start playing a bit more conservative, then you give your opponent more opportunities to turn the clock back and be a bit more aggressive.
That
Do you know what I mean?
makes sense to me. I feel like when I have a lead, I like to play a bit. When I'm not in the lead, I like to play a little bit safe so I don't give my opponent more points.
Okay.
Or am I just weird?
Maybe you are just weird.
Maybe I am.
It's just something I feel like I see. I feel like
it just makes more sense to me.
I just feel like I'm seeing a lot of momentum shifts in tennis when someone has a lead and then they start blowing it and then they start like you always hear the commentators being like, oh, it's getting in their head kind of thing and whatever. So I don't know. I just feel like that's something that I observe is I just realized our live stream is only going to be possible for 2 hours. If this goes to 5 sets, this could be like a 4-hour long live stream. We might have to do this in pieces.
Is it only 2 hours? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'll Google it later.
Because don't we have don't we pay for premium?
We pay for something, and I just. But the only thing is, this is from the Cuties thing, not the daily serve.
I think it goes to the same thing.
I know. If it doesn't, I'm going to email them and say, hey, we're paying for this. Can we actually just do the live stream for, like, as long as we want? Because, we're paying you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, no, I feel like that would, and I feel like even for me, it took me a while, like as a pitcher, like I felt like if my team had a lead as a pitcher, I just try to pitch fairly conservative and just try and throw pitches just down the middle.
Like it's a perfect time to take risks though.
Well, I've learned just to not do that. Do you know what I mean? And maybe tennis players are the same, but I feel like throwing a ball is a bit different to hitting a ball with a racket where the strings stretch and the ball stretches and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
You have to restring my racket, by the way.
I have to restring my racket. I've got to get a bumper guard.
You have it, you just don't. Like it's shipped in, we just don't have it with us.
Yeah, I know. And I was hoping to get it tomorrow at in-house, but you don't have your in-house.
No, it's Australia daily weekend, so no one's on work Monday.
Yeah.
I like working there too. I'm sad.
Well, hopefully I can at least maybe I can get it Tuesday and then.
Do you have work tomorrow?
What?
Do you have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
But yeah, yeah, no, like I said, like when you throw a ball, like it comes out of your hand fairly like, you know what I mean. You can really you're feeling it actually at the point of your fingers, but like
Not
when
that
you
I know.
well, I mean, it makes sense. The ball's there, it comes out of your hand, right?
No.
But like with a squash racket, you're feeling like I guess like the vibrations and stuff through the racket, and sometimes that's just you know you might just misinterpret that little bit of information. Do you know what I mean? Leading to like a slightly loose shot kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're playing, you hit a ball, and sometimes you don't even need to look at the ball. You know that you hit the ball really well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like.
And then there's other times you hit it, and you go, "Oh, I know I didn't hit that right."
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes you think that you might hit that ball right, but then it comes out kind of loose, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't think that." do you ever?
Very rarely. Not
Yeah, no, I agree. It is rare for me as well. Like, you know, I feel like I'm getting better as a squash player, and I agree. Sometimes
I feel like I always know when I hit a crappy shot.
I feel like for the majority of the time, I know when I'm hitting a crappy shot, and there's.
I feel like for me, I get surprised when I hit a really good shot because even though it's what I'm trying to do all the time, it never comes off. So when it works, I'm like, yay!
Yeah. No, I totally get you. So yeah, Sinner just got his serve, like hold of serve.
I thought it was Zoro.
Oh, was it? I thought it said. Did it? Okay, maybe I just don't. I only just saw it really briefly. I'll just quick. I'll quickly Google this. Australian Open. Oh, okay, no, sorry. I saw Sinner had 4, so Zverev was serving. As you said, so it's now 5-4. And Zverev's lead.
Definitely looking for a break.
Definitely. Yeah. Like I said, this could be a really fun game.
I'm counting on it.
I hope it is.
Same.
Like, I mean, you know, they are the number 1 and 2 seeds, right? So I'm kind of hoping that, you know, they do put on a show.
Yeah.
And they're both really tall. They're so tall.
Most tennis players are.
I know, but like they're crazy tall.
Chapo was 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Goodness. I knew she was tall, but they pegged her at like 5'11" or 6 foot.
Oh no, tennis players are tall, and then you have
well, not all. Like
Daria Saville.
Because I think isn't Federer like only like 178? That puts him at like 5'11".
I didn't even know.
Well, okay, we got to Google this now.
That's like 100.
But I think I agree. Probably the modern tennis player is probably a bit taller. But let's just Google this. So Roger Federer height. Oh, he's 180. Yeah. He's 185.
It's 85.
185. So height in feet. Let's go. 6'1". Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just stupid. Don't listen to me.
Like you can't be shorter. Like most of them are taller than 6 foot, and they have Dario Saville from Australia.
Yeah.
He's like really short. Can you search it up?
Actually, even I think Alex de Minaur is fairly short. I think he's like 5'11".
Are you sure he doesn't just look short?
He looks short. Alex de Minaur. It was literally their height. No, he's 183.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he just looks short.
He just looks short.
He looks like.
Maybe it's just compared to all these other players.
Yeah, then do Daria Saville.
Daria Saville. Height 166.
Yeah, she's 160. Yeah, she's
shorty.
2 centimeters shorter than me.
Are you 168?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. He's still adorable.
I'm really short.
Maybe that's just because, you know, you look cute when you're looking, you know, I'm looking down at you.
That's disgusting. Bye.
That's disgusting. That'd be ridiculous.
You ridiculous.
The only thing that's disgusting is, you know, the fact that you might have to smell my armpits, but...
I don't have a sense of smell.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, I guess
Can we talk about tennis now?
Get you off the hook.
Can we talk about tennis?
Sure.
This is what we came to talk about?
We did.
We got off topic.
A little bit, but it's fine. Anyways, so still on serve. Sinner just just smack that ball across.
Yep.
But he was down 30 love on serve, so
It's now 15-30.
yeah, it's 15-30. Hits a pretty good serve to tie it up, 30 all. And in this 10th game of the set.
Yeah.
First serve points won 100% in set 2 for Sinner. That is wild.
That's crazy.
But you can see Zverev's serves have jumped up significantly as well. And that was actually a stat that they did show quite a lot of, that Zverev's serve consistency was quite high.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so that's
put it on mute.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm thinking. That's why pre-match I thought Zverev would have a bit of an edge. Just his serves would keep him in it. But oh well, we'll still see how it all pans out. Hey,
I'm gonna hold the microphone.
You want to hold it?
Yeah.
I'll let you hold it.
Okay.
Oh, his first serve is just no longer 100%. It's the statistic.
No, winning off first serve.
Oh, it's winning off first serve?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 100%.
Okay. Fair enough. Because I was just going to say he missed it completely.
Yeah, that's not what we were talking about.
Oh no, he's dumped it.
Don't you hate it when the net gets in the way?
Comment below, do you hate it when you hit the net?
Yes.
Only that rotten net wasn't there, hey?
It's like this is the equivalent of the tin.
Oh yeah, honestly. The worst is especially if you play something like a kill shot or a drop shot in squash, and you hit it in one rally and you hit it let's call it 2 mil above the tin, and it's just perfect. You know what I mean? And then a few rallies later, you'll try to do the same thing, but you'll hit it 2 mil below the tin. And you'll be like, bruh, come on.
I'd rather hit the floor first than just hit the tin.
No.
Because I'd rather have no hope at all than be like, oh, that could have been good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit frustrating.
I feel like for me, I guess it depends on the situation. If I'm under pressure, I'd rather just try and hit a lob and just blatantly hit it out. You know what I mean? Hit the roof out. You know what I mean?
I feel like for me, I never really purposefully hit lobs. I only ever do it when I'm under pressure. It just comes out naturally as my choice of shot.
That's interesting.
That makes sense.
What about when you're at the front of the court? Do you feel like you ever do it?
When I'm under pressure.
Really? Okay.
Or when I feel like I want to get over my opponent's head because they're too close to me.
See, I feel like, especially when, the only person I do play is you, so I feel like...
You should broaden your horizons.
Yeah, I should. Well, hopefully I will this year. I would like to at least do some in-house.
You should join in-house. And
I definitely want to join it. In-house just seems like fun, except for that one guy that was...
The one guy that I played.
Who didn't want to give you a single call.
And...
Is that a let? No, I don't think you would like that. That's no let.
I just give people the benefit of the doubt. I just give them lets anyways. I'm just it's in-house.
Honest, and it's
not serious.
And no one's actually sitting back refereeing this or scoring
it. Yeah, we have to ref our own and score our own, so it's I'm gonna give you a let unless it's actually a stroke.
Honestly.
I couldn't care less. That's not that serious. It's in-house.
Mm.
It's not gonna make you turn pro.
Honestly.
So.
But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Zverev, it's on serve still. Zverev's up 40 love within, and he's serving as well. This one trying English.
That's out by Zverev.
Unlucky shot.
So now it's 40-15.
Yeah.
In the 11th game of the set.
But yeah. Anyways, just kind of because it came to mind, because you made a comment on this last night, but
I forgot what I said last night.
Oh well, don't worry. I'll explain. Who's a tire do you like better between the two? Do you like the Zverev attire or the Sinner attire?
Zverev,
I agree. The red just looks dope.
I know.
It's so flash.
I feel like Nike didn't even try it this year.
No, honestly, it's all just this boring lemon yellow. It's just
very zesty.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I mean, you know.
They don't have customized kits this year. I feel like when Sharapova and Serena Williams was on the tour, they got to like make their own custom kits.
Mm.
They're not doing that anymore, Nike, and it's a bit of a letdown.
No, I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to see Sabalenka in a custom kit.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why she lost. She's just like, I don't feel inspired enough to win this thing while I'm wearing this.
I wouldn't either. Although, so because Keys and Sabalenka wore the same dress, just in different colors, and I just felt like it looked a little bit better in blue.
I didn't even notice it was the same dress.
It's the same dress, just she was wearing it in blue.
Unreal. But you didn't really like the new Nike outfits though, did you?
Not this year.
Yeah.
Like last year they were plain, but they looked nice.
Yeah.
This year they're just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. All good. Anyway, so what are we? Zverev's up 6-5. In the second
probably
set.
Going to be a tiebreaker.
I think it probably will go to a tiebreaker. But I just want all of these to go to tiebreakers, just for extra drama.
Oh gosh. If you've watched too much Dance Moms.
Why? What?
So much drama in Dance Moms.
Oh, the drama, yeah. I live for the drama. I mean, honestly, like, a bit off topic, but the NFL is on tomorrow morning, and I think there's going to be drama, and I'm loving it. As long as the Bills win. But that's a different story. That's for the podcast.
Who are they playing?
The Chiefs.
You just don't like Taylor Swift.
That, and I just...
That's a joke. Go, move on.
Okay, it was bandwagon fans, really, but...
There's always going to be bandwagon fans for every team.
I don't know. There always is. I feel like there's like the Bills fans. I feel like they've always been Bills fans because they had to literally live through Tom Brady killing them like every year. I just feel like they're bandwagoning because it's kind of like we're actually going to go outside now and hold our heads high as opposed to bandwagoning. Do you know what I mean?
There's always going to be bandwagoners. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But anyways,
like that's just a part of sport.
Like Taylor Swift didn't necessarily bother me about the Chiefs as much as the bandwagon, right? But then Taylor Swift, it feels almost like Taylor Swift bandwagoned a bit as well.
That makes no sense.
Well, she took a star player from a winning team, right? Like, she could have gone to a tight end on Jacksonville's team. No one would have cared.
As if love is planned.
I mean, I feel like these celebrity marriages and datings and stuff, I feel like they kind of are. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think it is.
It's all about status. Like, whatever.
I don't think Taylor Swift could care less. I think Taylor Swift couldn't care less.
There are a bunch of dudes that exist who are like 7 foot tall. She could have dated any of them, but no, it had to be this like 6'6" tight end on the Chiefs.
I don't think anyone else would have dated her in the NFL.
I mean, if Patrick Mahomes wasn't already hitched, he probably could have. No, you don't see Patrick Mahomes and Tay-Tay? Why?
It just doesn't look great.
Patrick Mahomes is cool. I've always liked Patrick Mahomes. I always have. I knew that he was going to be a great quarterback, even when he was a backup to Alex Smith. He was a backup at Kansas City. I'm like, this kid can play. Anyways, we'll save that for the podcast. There's more drama
Some
from
people
Michael.
like plastic. Yeah. Have you seen some of the wives of AFL players? So plastic.
Yeah, I know. Some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are not
not any shame, but like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
And I feel like a lot of people have a hard time dating Taylor Swift because she's really famous right now.
I mean,
really big, and I feel like a lot of men get their egos hurt about that. So
yeah, probably. That's I guess a fair thing, but
let's go back to tennis.
Yeah, I agree.
It's another conversation for another time, not today.
Anyways, it's 30 all with
onto serve.
Yeah, it's on serve, but Zverev leads the second set 6-5. Oh, and Sinner.
Do you think if Sinner left it would have gone out?
If what?
If Sinner had left that, it would have gone out.
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
nice. That was a good rally. And his lemon kit.
That was the lemon attire.
Lemon. Be like
the lemon suit.
Feel like a lemon. Taste the lemon. Sorry.
That's so bad.
At least Zverev looks like he was wearing at least like Germany attire. I think it has that German feel.
Oh, dude, the red is just flash as, man. I love it.
And
it's so
he's
good.
got the lemon kit.
It's so good. Sorry. I need a drink.
If you've seen this on the animated.
Dude, the Wii Sports rendition from the Australian Open live stream it's horrendous. It looks, but it's actually kind of funny.
Bad. It's so bad, it's funny.
Yeah, it's really bad and it's funny. It's just because who were we watching the other night? Was it Djokovic and Alcaraz?
Yeah, they don't look like anything.
Oh, it was almost hilarious.
And then you looked. I saw this one tonight on TikTok.
Yeah.
And Zverev just looks like.
Oh no, that's unlucky. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sinner just won that, and now it's gone to a tiebreak. But the way he won it, oh my goodness! Zverev hit the net, and it went hit the net, clipped it, and went upwards. Was in the air for a bit, and then landed out. Like if it had sometimes how they hit it, and it doesn't really affect the height of it.
Yeah.
It could have landed in, but just because it caught the net and went straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
What was it talking about?
Talking about. I thought we were talking about the clothing and stuff.
The animation, yeah.
Oh, the animation, yes.
Zverev doesn't look like Zverev on the animation.
Oh, dude,
so badly. He looks like a hippie. Kind of.
I feel like he just looks like. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can even say this, but it looks like he's got like a switchblade or something. Like he looks like he's from a gang on the animation.
Yeah, like a hippie bogan. Yeah, that's what he does.
He looks like the kind of guy that if he was gonna mob you, it'd be like, and your wallet.
It just doesn't look like him from the animation.
It's so bad. Hilarious. It's really bad.
No one ever looks like themselves in the animation, but that's a different story.
Remember when we were watching the...
If the Oz Open could get better animations.
No, I mean, at the same time, they've got to... Their animations are trying to, I guess, like, they're probably even using AI to do these animation renderings, you know what I mean?
But I shouldn't have to wonder who is who. You know?
At the very least, because you know that they're wearing slightly different, like, colours. Like, you know how in squash, like, they do the colour coordination for the shirts? Okay, I just hit my mic, so if you just heard, like, a really bad or something, it's because my hand just hit the mic. Sorry about that.
Yeah. But, like, you know what I mean? I just, like, they don't, like, the animations don't even look like the players, so I'm just like, who is who right now?
Yeah,
know.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, in squash, how they do, like, you know, El Shabaghi in the green top, and then they put, like, El Shabaghi, and then there's a green thing under his name.
Yeah.
They could do that, like, you know, Zverev with a red thing under his name, and then Sinner with lemons under his name or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Anyways, it's 1-1 in the 7-point tiebreaker for the second. I still can't get over these tiebreaker rules. They used to be really good, and now they're just silly. They're just silly. I just don't get it. I feel like it's all backwards. Do you know what I mean? Just, Sorry, it really irks me. It's kind of like how a lot of leagues are changing their rules for whatever, and it's...
For whatever.
Well, I mean, the NFL had... They made a change to their overtime rules, and then they corrected them. Now it actually feels fair. The AFL overtime rules that really didn't exist. It was just like, oh, okay, we've tied at the end of 4 quarters. All right, we'll just play again next week.
Yeah, that's what happened in 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Who was it again?
It was Sydney and.
No. I think it was. Was it the Saints and Collingwood? Yeah. No, I think it was. Yeah. So they tied in the grand final, and because we didn't really have anything.
Yeah, we didn't
really
really have
play next week.
Yeah.
So we had 2 grand finals that year.
Yeah.
Now we have overtime. Well, I would much prefer a second grand final.
Would you?
Yeah.
What if like a key player breaks their leg or something in that grand final?
Tough titties.
Oh, you're savage. But like, you know, the
You have to be if you're playing competitive sport.
Oh, that's a bad one. That's so bad.
Look, I'm being honest.
No, fair enough. But you know, like
Don't get injured.
like Grand Slam majors, they used to have different tiebreaker rules, and then they changed it. Now the tiebreaker rules suck. They're so bad. I feel I wouldn't have minded an adjustment to the tiebreaker rules, but like, you know what's crazy? So
I don't understand why in the 5th set the tiebreaker is still 10.
Yeah, sudden death to 10.
You might as well just play squash match at that point. Go off the tennis court, go to a squash court, and first to 11 wins.
Yeah, honestly, it's silly. But
anyways, they should just be kept the same. I don't care if it's because of the 5th set. It should just be the 7.
Or at the very least, I feel like they just have it backwards. Like, I get that you want to get these games concluded kind of quicker. Maybe like the first few, like until it's the last set, the first few sets, they go to tiebreak. You go, like, you know, first to 7, whoever gets there, right? But then the 5th or the 3rd, if it's the women's comp, the 3rd or the 5th set is then whoever gets to 10, but you got to win by 2. Do you know what I mean? At least then
Yeah.
the others get settled earlier.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But like, that last one's just silly. I really hate it. I'm really passionate about these stupid tiebreakers. They just drive me nuts. I'm just like, I can't deal with this. Do you know what I mean? But,
Oh, a 20-shot rally. That's just an average day on the squash court.
like, honestly.
And then if you're wrecked, it's like 1,000 shots.
Yeah, no, Rex just, like, especially if Rex is just a lot better than you, he'll just toy around with you. Kind of like Ben.
Well, that's the plan, right? Because that's especially what I'm taught. You want to make your opponent run in the first game. So, like, you want to make the first game the longest game.
Yeah.
I never do.
Yeah. Do you remember? Oh, sorry, keep going.
Because I'm very slow to start. Anyways. But, yeah, I'm not very good at making games long. And I think that's just because it's my sort of game.
No, I mean...
You know, I'd like to make the games long. I'd like to have a 20-minute first game.
Yeah.
And if I do that in Division 3, my opponents will definitely be tired then and I can take over.
Yeah. No, I agree. But yeah, like, do you remember when we were at Monash and I think we were reffing Ben's game and it was his first round against someone in the Open. Oh my goodness, he was just being mean. It was almost like he was bullying him.
He was being a smarty
I felt, and I think it got to a point where Ben was like, all right, he's had enough. I will just end this now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, oh my goodness. I'm just like, Ben, you're being so mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Ben, I think even Rex likes to do it as well.
Yeah.
I think Ben and Rex, if they can, they're just like, let's just hit a corkscrew because why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I aspire to do. I'm just not there yet.
It's like, oh, that's so mean. It's so, I know I keep saying it, like it's so mean, but it's really mean.
It is. It's like playing with your prey.
Honestly, like this would be like your opponent in tennis if they if your opponent was so good that all they did was like hit a drop shot, you had to hit it back, and then they were just there to cover it, and then they lobbed it over you.
Sinner won the point because the net helped him.
Yeah, no, he clipped the net and then it just fell on the other side.
It became a drop shot.
Yeah.
That's just brutal.
Yeah.
So we don't have the squash because if it hits the red line, it's out.
Imagine
if it hit the red line and was still in. It probably would hit out anyways.
So yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting old. If you can hear all the cracks and everything in my body. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, Sinner is currently in the lead of this
6-4
tiebreaker.
In the
And he's currently up 6-4 with 2 set points.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Mhm.
You just stop speaking over me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very. I'm on a bit of a buffer, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're being a bit of a lemon.
Nike, if you can send me one of those shirts that Sinner's wearing to match my lemonness, that'd be great. Thanks.
Zesty.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Sinner just won the second set with an absolute.
It might be a 3-setter then.
Yep. Hey, we have a listener.
We have a listener. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Okay, let me know who you think is going to win the men's final at the US Open.
Sinner is currently up 2-0 against Alexander Zverev. So yeah, we're just in a commercial break at the moment, waiting for the third set to kick off. We also have our camera set up for.
Yeah, so it'll be uploaded to YouTube.
It'll be uploaded to our YouTube.
Yeah.
Later. But yeah, enter into the comments if you think Sinner or Zverev is going to win. But yeah, I think at the moment it does kind of feel like Zverev is going to. Sorry, Zverev.
I think Sinner's going to win.
I think Sinner is probably going to take this as well.
I thought it was going to be a 5-setter. No, I think it's probably going to be like maybe a 3 or 4-setter.
Yeah, I can't see 5 sets happening anymore.
No, I can't. That's off the list.
Yeah.
Unless Zverev just kicks it another gear that we don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We even have another listener jumping in as well. Welcome to the
live stream.
Yes. This is our second live stream that we've done on here as well. Our first one was last night where we were doing the Women's Australian Open Grand Final, and tonight we've got the Men's Australian Open that we're currently watching. So again, just to reiterate, Zverev is currently down against Jannik Sinner. Sinner leads 2-0, heading into the third set. So yeah. Let us know, who do you think is going to take the 2025 Men's Australian Open? Do you have Jannik Sinner or do you have Alexander Zverev?
And how many sets?
Yeah, and how many sets as well? But yeah. And we have in the comments we've got g'day Doc. Alright, g'day mate. And what do we have there? Is that?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what some of these. Is that like a life jacket with some fists? Not quite sure.
So. I think they're talking to each other.
Maybe.
Nice. Yep. So start the third set, sit it on serve, won the first point, 15, love.
15 love.
Yeah.
Fist bump. Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, So for those that are listening, we also have our recording setup, a camera setup to post to a live stream later. And you had Alex to win the first set at minus 300. Oh, okay, yeah. I know. I was looking at. I really thought Zverev could win this as well. I thought it was going to go like 4 or 5 sets. But yeah, just at the moment, it just doesn't feel like it. But yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you for sure. That first set. Yeah. I know. I was looking at our lines. So yeah, you probably don't get the minus 300 reference. We do things a bit different in Australia as far as numbers like that. But
Michael's the betting guy. I just watch sport.
So yeah, I can't quite remember how it worked, but I think if it's all got to do with like the minus 300 plus 300, whatever it is. It's kind of in relation to how much $100 gets you. So I think if you were to, I think you have to minus 300 if I recall. You place 300 and then you can get 300 plus 100 on top of that. So just to win one set or more for the bet to win. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not even sure what they were. I just looked at the head-to-head. So in Australia, we just do ours on the dollar. So like, you might have like a $1.34 odds. So you get $1.34 back for every dollar you place.
Yep.
But yeah, Zverev was like $3.34 or something, I think, to win the match.
I only ever bet on AFL Grand Final day, but
Yeah, well, it feels like the right time to be doing grand finals, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a bit of fun. It's a bit whimsical.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, I just
always find the election.
Some of the election betting is hilarious. But yeah, no, that's interesting. I was sort of thinking of doing a bet for the tennis, but I had like a 3-legger last night and not even a single leg hit, so I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the power with the service is amazing. I know that. I guess they're number one and two for a reason, right?
I know, yeah.
But yeah,
like I had the wonderful experience of watching Zverev live, one Australian Open.
Yeah.
And to see the serve in real life, it's like the TV doesn't do it justice at all.
No, I reckon.
It's so fast.
I mean,
like, okay, that's how quick that is.
It's like watching, like, I guess even Major League Baseball pitchers throw. Like, they throw a baseball at like, let's call it like 150k an hour, so like 93 miles an hour or something like that. Like, when you watch the MLB streams, the broadcast when it's behind the pitcher, it looks like it's got forever to get to the plate kind of thing. But when you're in the batter's box, it's just a bullet, just goes bang.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, 150 k's is pretty fast. Like, like we're driving on, roads in Australia at most 110, right?
I know.
Some guys like to maybe push it a bit to 120, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Anyways, thanks for liking the show. We plan to do more of these for a variety of events, I guess. AFL, maybe we'll do one for opening round or something of the AFL.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty fun. But yeah, otherwise, even the Super Bowl, I don't know.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I don't know. I thought I had Zverev to maybe make this a bit more competitive, but currently Sinner leads, like we say, 2-love, and he's up 1-0 in the third set, but they're still just on serve. So yeah.
But yeah, so it's currently Sinner's in the lead, 1-love in the third set, and it's 15-0 on the serve. So
yeah,
I feel like at least serve took it to a tiebreaker in the second. Second set.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he probably can still take it, even the third set, to a tiebreaker. But oh my goodness, that was a ripper of a backhand. A good angle straight into the corner of the baseline on the Sinner backhand. That was an excellent shot. But yeah, yeah. Let us know as well. Like, are there any other sports that you guys enjoy tuning into? Are you all just tennis fans, or is there other sports that you're into? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maria's really into her squash.
I play squash, so
yeah,
it makes sense that I'm into squash.
But yeah, if you're new to this as well, yeah, big NFL football weekend today. Oath, absolutely oath.
Yeah, Michael's an NFL guy.
Yeah, love the NFL.
I'm more of a Commonwealth sports person. I think that's just what I grew up with there. Like my netball, cricket, AFL, squash. Very boring.
Yeah. Well, I think we got some fireworks for Australia Day.
It's Australia Day today, by the way.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, mates.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. And yeah, so yeah, just a few fireworks to celebrate it at like ballpark. What a weird time, 9:54. What a weird time to set fireworks off. Whatever.
Any time of the day is fine, honestly. Just Australia Day all day.
Yeah. But yeah.
So like New Year's?
No, I know. Got to set it right at the strike at midnight, right? Anyway, so Zverev holds serve. It's currently 1 game each in the third set.
That's it, yep.
But yeah, who knows if Zverev can, at least take this one, then that minus 300 is going to turn out really well for you, mate. So yeah. But yeah. What we got? So Sinner serving.
The nice.
And just absolutely blasted it down the tee. Do you call it a tee in tennis? I don't even know what you.
I don't know.
It feels like it should be a tee.
Then squash is called a tee, and it looks exactly the same.
Only bet $1.
Oh, nice.
I do the same thing, man.
That was the best. That was the best bet system at like $1 to $5.
Honestly, but I feel like it's also fun just to, especially for like finals and stuff. You if you're betting like $5 or $10, like do ones and twos, but do it for different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes on the grand finals, I like to just be a bit extravagant and go for like stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid things.
Yeah.
And if I win, it's like big payout.
Yeah.
But like it's only like a few dollars, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Anyways, and thanks for liking the show as well. I'm not even sure how is this iDoc? Is that?
Yeah,
I guess we'll just call you Doc. Thanks, Doc, for liking the show, mate. Yeah. Anyway, Sinner's currently up 30-love.
And there's Jackie Chan.
Yeah, we got some celebrities in the crowd. There was Jackie Chan. No. I think they even... Is that Chris Hemsworth?
That's Liam.
That's Liam Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Okay. Yeah, see, I get... It's all a bit complicated for me to know. Look, the only celebrity I basically know right now is Taylor Swift because it's Kansas City. And look, okay, and for our NFL fans, I am going for the Bills because Maria's a big Taylor Swiftie.
No, but if I would have an NFL team, it'd be Pittsburgh because in NHL I go for Pittsburgh Penguins. So I have to stick with my Pittsburgh boys.
Yeah, I know.
Not doing so well in the NHL this year. That's okay.
Yeah. And, unlucky. Zverev just hit it into the net. Oh, unlucky.
It's always annoying.
Just a volley straight into the net. It feels almost confusing. I would also like the Bills to win, Doc. I agree. Just, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably talk about a few things like, we kind of made this a bit of an Oz Open thing, but, just to kind of, I guess, fill the void, we'll talk about other sports as well, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Sinner's 40 love when he served. So
Yeah.
Serves it into the net. Nice.
It wasn't even close to going over as well.
Nice. Makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah. But yeah. No, he just got it easily, just comfortably.
In that zesty lemon outfit.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. The red is dope, though.
I know.
Like, Alexander Zverev in that red is just... it's so flash. I love it.
I feel like Nike didn't try.
No.
Didn't try too hard when it came to the Australian Open outfits.
Oh my goodness, more fireworks are going off. Crazy.
I miss the custom outfits. I know I said this earlier in the show, but I do miss the custom outfits.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, we're not sure as well how long our thing goes because I think the live streams are capped at 2 hours. So we're currently about an hour into our live stream. So if it kind of goes like silent or something, just, I don't know, maybe try to refind us or something. But we've paid for a thing as well, so...
Yeah, we don't know if the pay subscription means it's unlimited, but anyways.
Yeah, we're kind of... It's a bit of a trial. This is, again, our second one that we've done. So...
We're still learning.
But yeah, and they're just showing Madison Keys, who got her maiden Grand Slam title last night. So yeah.
Age 29.
I know. For those that are interested in like the betting numbers as well, I don't know if you were looking at this at all, but like Keys played who in the semis?
Was it Iga?
Iga Swiatek.
Yeah.
And Madison Keys was an underdog at a $5.50 payout on the dollar, and she won. And then last night she was about a $4 payout on the dollar. So imagine if you had, and then pre tournament she was like a 31 payout to win the whole thing.
Nice.
So yeah, just the numbers are crazy. But yeah. So, anyways, Sinner leads two games to 1 in the third set. Zverev is, but it's on serve.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, it's a little bit wide.
That was a bit wild.
This is Zverev. But yeah.
Not even close to the line.
But yeah.
I need to know the lines of the tennis court. I need to know what they're called.
I mean, you've got the baseline, and then I guess...
Would that be a service box?
Yeah, you'd have the service box. But yeah, I don't know. What else?
Yeah, I have an iPad.
Just like a single...
I could just Google it.
Yeah, you could just Google it. Use your iPad. I don't know. Are they called like the singles lines and just the doubles lines? I feel like that'd just be trivial, right?
That would make sense.
I just feel like it's trivial.
If anyone knows, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We play squash, so...
Yeah. I mean, we both used to play tennis, but for the last,
We never got taught the lines.
For the last at least 2.5 to 3 years, we've just been playing squash together. So we're really into squash.
Well, that's a YouTube video. I want an image.
So yeah, what have we got? Try and blow that image up a bit.
Oh, that didn't work.
Maria just tried to zoom in and then it like zoomed out.
Okay. So we have the doubles alley, which makes sense.
Okay, yep. Doubles alley, yeah.
So left service box, right service box, service line.
Service line, okay. What's that middle? The center service line, okay. Fair enough.
Center service line. Okay, cool.
Doc, you don't play, but you've played pickleball. Okay. Is pickleball also, like, there's pickle and then there's paddleball, and I always get confused because I know that they are different, but yeah, it's I feel like they're both played with walls as far as I'm aware, I think. And then I think there's even another one now. There's pickleball, paddleball, and I think there's even a third one that's kind of similar. There's no walls in pickle. Oh, okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I guess then that would make paddleball with walls.
A bit like squash.
Yeah, a bit like squash. Okay. All right. And yeah, so pickleball. It's interesting. I like some of these ones that are like.
It looks fun.
Oh no, it looks really fun. Even paddleball looks fun. I love the craziness of like how some of the players, I think in this paddleball, if I've got it right, they like have to run out of the court to hit the ball back. That's an absolute classic. Just like imagine having to run out of a squash court just to hit a ball. Lots of places have turned tennis courts into pickleball courts. No, I feel like that's the same as well.
Yeah,
like
I just saw on TikTok that they're turning one of the tennis courts into like a pickleball court.
Yeah.
For I don't know what reason, but
No.
I'm sure there's something happening in Australia.
No, for sure. I mean, well, like where we are, like the tennis courts that are local to us, they have courts that can be turned into. I think this would be pickleball because they don't have the walls, but the tennis courts down there. So I'm trying to remember. They're clay courts.
Yeah.
I was just trying to remember the terminology because I know there's grass and hard court, and I was like, what's that third one? What's that third surface?
Clay's my favorite.
Clay's pretty dope. Like, not many places have clay. But yeah, the courts around us have clay courts. But then, well, they were.
If you're hearing that, that's the sirens of some sort of emergency service.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Yeah. We're not in trouble.
Yeah.
But so the courts that are local to us, they have the clay courts, and they were originally just 8 clay courts, but then they, I think the club just kind of became a bit more popular and so on. So then they and they had space nearby, so they kind of expanded their club a little bit, and they put a few extra courts in, and the courts are hard court tennis, but they can also be converted to. I think they can be turned into the pickleball courts, but I'm not quite sure. They turn into something else. That's for sure. That's all I do know.
It is currently 40 love on the center serve, 2-all in the third set.
Yeah. So yeah, this is, I don't know, like clay courts are rare where you are, Doc. They're found mainly at clubs. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, the courts that are local to us, I guess they're a club, but I guess I don't know how to. I guess they're like semi-private. Like I think they get a lot of funding from council because they're easy to spot. If that makes sense.
Right next to the train station.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know because I went there to play tennis when I was younger. And they've got their club fees, but like I feel like that's all that. That's probably just to pay for like the coaching and I guess a few like electrical things, but otherwise I don't think they're. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are. Maybe they were a private club, but I just don't feel like they're private. Like we could go in there like anytime. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like how the squash club, we can go there anytime because we've got a key pass.
Yeah.
Like a key code pass.
That's you have to remember because I don't.
But like no one had to be behind the desk to let you in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what a private club would be like.
Yeah.
They'd have someone behind the desk letting you in. At least that's my impression of Australia.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, So what's just happened?
You're too busy talking.
I know. We've got a bunch of fans waving their flags and getting on the grog.
Sinner held serve pretty well.
Yeah.
It was 40 love. And Sinner has won the first point on the serve, love 15. So, I want a fourth set. Please.
I want a fourth set.
I want a fourth set. I don't want a third set.
I don't.
This is a grand final. I want the drama.
No, honestly, I mean, I think I was saying earlier on that I'm all for the drama as well. Yeah. Even like, look, to our listeners that are NFL fans, like, you know, I don't want the Chiefs to win. I do like Patrick Mahomes. I think I thought he was a good quarterback even when he was back up to Alex Smith. But what are you looking at?
I don't know who I got you that one time.
Oh.
I got you Justin Herbert.
Yeah, she got me Justin Herbert. Let me know what you think. Do you think Justin Herbert is... well, how do you rate Justin Herbert as a quarterback? Is he good? Is he mid? Is he bad? But yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch it.
Maria doesn't watch the NFL.
All I know is Pittsburgh, and that's about it.
But yeah. But yeah, and like I say, I do think I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's like, even when he was a backup to Alex Smith, you know, I thought he was going to be the one. But again, just the recency, or like I guess the recent events of Kansas City, it has made me a bit ill. Top 12 QB for Justin Herbert. Love it.
Nice.
All right, I'll take that. But yeah, and yeah, Patrick Mahomes, you know, I just think, you know, especially if you were watching that Houston matchup last week, just that stunt on the sideline, you know, I really do hope the NFL fixes that up. But yeah, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I don't want them to beat the Bills, but I want them to be like kind of close enough to have a lot of drama, just because, you know, like Patrick Mahomes is currently 3-0 against Josh Allen, and I just feel like, you know, just going in, imagine being down, like, you know, having a losing record against Patrick Mahomes, and you're just like, hey, you want to lose again? No. I'm Josh Allen. I'm a great quarterback. I want to win. So I do kind of hope that there's a bit of drama and it's kind of close, and I want like Patrick Mahomes to be a bit upset, and then, you know, Josh Allen to kind of be like, you know, fist pumping and like, yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl kind of thing. But yeah.
Can I interrupt you for a little bit?
Let's go.
Because I do have the animated tennis on, and they've given, in the animation, they've given Sarah of like mid shin socks. That's kind of funny.
Lol. Love it. But yeah, and remember when we were watching the animation against, I think it was Djokovic and Alcaraz?
Alcaraz, yeah.
And sometimes the animation didn't even give them rackets.
Yeah, so they're just on serve in their like position with their hands meeting, but the racket not there.
They like
just looks funny.
They like throw the ball up. They like swing their arm with no racket, and the ball just got hit somehow.
That's so funny. Or like on the animation, they'll bounce the ball, but it'll disappear once it gets to the hand.
Yeah. And then like their foot would disappear into the court and stuff. It was just absolutely hilarious.
So funny. And the characters the animations don't even look like the players. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Oh, sorry.
Yep,
did you just see that feather falling in front of Zverev?
Oh my.
Do you remember?
I remember that one.
Yeah, it was one of the games that he played earlier in the tournament. There was like a feather that fell in front of him during mid-rally.
If a feather bothers you,
yeah.
Are you really playing the right sport?
Zverev just lost serve.
No, Sinner just got a break.
Yeah. So Sinner is currently leading the third set, 4-2. Oh.
I feel like Zverev's better on clay, if I'm being honest.
You reckon? Okay. Maybe. Yeah, just feels a bit rough to like watch this.
This is brutal. I mean, we won't find out if Sinner wins 3 love, and then we won't reach our 2-hour limit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Honestly. But yeah, so...
Speaking about limits, the limit, at least in Australia, on treadmills is an hour.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was curious, and I found out.
Did you like Google that, or did you literally just go on
I ran on a treadmill
for an hour, and then it's just like, get off?
Yeah, it's like, stop, cool down. It's like, dang it.
I wonder if that's because, like, you know, a lot of people that do their New Year's resolutions and stuff, they go to like gyms and they're just like, I'll go to the gym, but all they do is go on a treadmill for like, they think they're going to go on a treadmill for 2 hours and burn like 3,000 like kilojoules or something.
Who knows?
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, but yeah. Anyways, Doc with the comment, what is this?
I was watching.
Just watching. What are we watching exactly? Is this the tennis or?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah.
It's not looking good for Zverev.
No, it isn't.
Unless he can break.
Medical timeout.
No, we're not doing that. Other injuries hurt a lot more when you're losing than when you win. It really does.
Oh goodness.
I don't understand the science behind it, but if someone could do a doctorate on it, that'd be great.
But yeah. Time for new rackets. There was actually a lot of drama with the Zverev rackets because
was it after the first set?
Yeah, I think it was after the first set.
Because he wanted his rackets to get restrung, but it wasn't there apparently.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if that. Who knows? I wonder if he'll like be like, oh, I wish that the Australian Open organisers could do the rackets on a timely fashion. You know, it might have cost me the match, but whatever.
Honestly,
just imagine if like I don't even know if they were the new rackets, but imagine if he like turns it around and he's like, yeah, it's funny what happens when you get your rackets on time.
Yeah, you can sort of see Zverev is sort of panicking. You can see in his like body language.
I mean, I guess you kind of have to play a bit of desperation tennis, a bit, but
it's the best way.
Yeah. But anyways, what do you think Zverev needs to do differently to get this back on his terms?
I think it's just his errors that are letting him down, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Because he's like hitting like long and wide, and just like I feel like he's playing the right shots and has like a good strategy. Just execution.
Okay.
Like, see, that was nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, see, more like that.
Yeah, just gotta play more like that, hey.
Yeah.
Make your opponent run more than you, hey.
That's always the plan. Does it work? Not all the time.
Yeah, no, I think from what I saw...
I'm so bad at hitting the tin and squash. It's an epidemic.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think even, like... Pardon me. Sorry. Don't mind me. I just think that the... like sometimes Zverev hits his shots and... he might have like a wide open shot, but Sinner is like moving to that ball, but he doesn't quite put that ball away properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, take your chances, man.
Yeah, I know. Especially right now, right? Just gotta go for it.
At this point, I feel like you don't really have much to lose if you're already down a break.
Honestly, like that was a good shot. He was just down 40, like 15, and he's just got 2 good shots back to back, and now he's Sinner's still serving, but it's 40 love. Oh, sorry.
It's 40 all. That's juice.
Don't listen to me. I don't even know what I'm Englishing
He's
anymore.
Drunk. But yeah, I feel like, especially like it's in the 3rd set, and if Sinner wins, it's over. So I feel like, there's no point in playing it safe.
I know you got.
Take some risk, man.
Yeah, that's a bit hard to.
That was a nice serve.
Yeah, that was a tight serve, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah. So Sinner's currently got the advantage to go up 5-2 in the third set.
It's not looking good for Sora.
No, not. But who knows? I mean, who was it? Was it Svitolina or something? I can't remember. One of the women's players. She was down. She was down like 5-love or something in like the third set, and she came back to win the third set. I think. Like it was a
nice,
pretty good comeback. I don't know if it was.
I do like a good comeback.
Oh yeah, I know. So I feel like this is a bit of a crazy game. Actually, we were having this discussion earlier before we had everyone joining in on the chat. But I was saying, and I want to know what your thoughts are. And I said this to Maria, do you think that as players, like tennis players in particular, as they're winning, do you think that sometimes they get a bit conservative with their shots, which allows their opponent to kind of capitalize on it? Maria thinks that she likes to play more conservative when she's losing and more aggressive when she's winning.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think that you would, if you're in the lead...
That's probably why I lose games.
Even, I guess, even in pickleball as well, right? Do you feel like if you're winning, do you feel like you're more aggressive, or do you sort of go a bit more conservative with your shots? You're like, I want to make sure it's at least in, but I'm going to put them under pressure by going, on the cross court or something.
I feel like when I'm winning, I feel like I have a bit more freedom to just be like, just to do more.
Yeah.
Just to be more aggressive and take more risks because I'm ahead.
Yeah.
But if the gap closes, then I'll be like, okay, I need to stay basic.
Yeah. So Doc's just said that he's more conservative when he's in the lead, and I just feel like that would be the case for me as well. Even though, and I was saying because I've been playing baseball since I was like, I don't even know, 8 or 9 years old or something, right? So I was kind of like being analogous to being a pitcher when I was young. Like I used to, if my team was in the lead, I used to just throw pies down the middle of the zone, and then all of a sudden batters are just teeing off on things. It's like, all right, this is not a great idea anymore. I gotta still be, hitting corners and, but yeah.
I like to try a little something when I'm ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know. A little bit of a risk.
You like to be a bit of a trickster.
Yeah, but then I,
hit the tin.
Yeah. Sometimes you become too much of a smart aleck, and then it doesn't work your way. And it's like, okay, well, maybe I need to take it back a little bit and stick with the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can never go wrong with the basics.
Well, Zverev is not happy with his performance, and
I wouldn't be too.
And I wouldn't be either if I'm losing.
Like, honestly, in a grand final. In a Grand Slam final, I wouldn't be happy about that either, fam.
Yeah, but I agree. I just feel like when I'm watching some players that have even huge leads, like 4-love up in a set or 5-love or whatever, I just feel like sometimes they get really, really conservative when they play. They just go, all right, just try and get them moving left, get them moving right, but they don't really hit that ball, into the baseline of the court kind of thing, and just allows their opponent to sort of press up and just punish them. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, see, I like to win 11-love on the squash court. That never happens because I face good quality opponents, but I want to win.
Yeah?
Big.
No, that's fair.
No mercy.
But yeah. Oh, probably was the right shot. Just clipped it into the net from Sinner. So
I was probably loving it though.
Yeah. I don't know. Sinner just doesn't look like he is playing that conservative, thought process. He's just still super aggressive.
It's probably just a bit relaxed too because he's ahead. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, possibly.
And I feel like sometimes when you're winning, sometimes you get a bit complacent, and I see it sometimes with AFL teams. that was awful.
Mm.
That was awful by Sinner. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's really, yeah, when you're winning, it can go so many ways. You can either, be complacent, and then, you lose, you better sleep.
Yeah.
Some people know how to keep that edge well ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's amazing.
Yeah. You know what I just
what
realized?
happens in the mind of an athlete.
Yeah. You know what I just realized we haven't been doing? So, so while we're doing our live stream, we actually have audio effects as well. And I just realized we haven't done a single one. But this leads me to a question to our audience. Do you guys like when other podcasters, is that the right term or whatever, anyone who's doing streams and
all
stuff?
words are made up.
Yeah. Do you like when podcasters do sound effects, or do you prefer it just hearing the discussions and stuff? Let us know, because if you like the sound effects, then Maria's like the sound effect guru.
I like sound effects.
But yeah. So you like the sound effects stuff, but unless it's overused.
No,
and
fair point.
And that's fair.
Point.
Yeah.
Anything overused is a buzzkill.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like...
Although I was heavy on the use yesterday because it was first time, but I was just playing around.
Maria was just like spamming everything, because I guess
I wanted to know what it all sounded like.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably just wanted to... Like, there's literally a sound effect in here that says crow. And it's like, is that like a literal crow? Like,
yeah, no, it is. I don't know when I would ever use that. But...
like, honestly. And then there's the correct sound effect. Maria was doing it every second, Doc. No, fair point.
It was a fun time. And I was like a kid in a candy store.
What is that? Fanfare? Is that...
It's a trumpet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then you got the creepy laugh.
There's actually a countdown from 10 to 0.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll get back to the...
It's Sinner on serve. Still on the... he still has the break, and he's down love 15.
Yeah. But yeah, so... Oh, and
that's
then...
a ripper for
Yeah. And it wasn't... It looked like Zverev was trying to go with that sort of short cross court, but Sinner just kind of got his body right around on the wood and just smacked it really, really hard. So, yeah. Well, I don't know what Zverev needs to do differently, but yeah. Anyways, have to go, Doc. All good, mate. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you for listening to us.
Thanks for the all the feedback that you've given us as well, mate. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And yeah, stay tuned. There probably will be like a Super Bowl one or something else, but yeah. Or AFL opening round, things like that.
Yep.
Yeah, just have fun with this live stream stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it definitely is. I think it is at least a bit more convenient for us as well doing the live stream, because we used to do like a recording, then an upload. It was just quite tedious.
If the computer went to sleep, then you had to start all over again.
Oh, that was.
So at least if we do this, it's already on the system.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we might explore this avenue a bit more. But yeah, I was actually kind of hoping to maybe see if our subscription would let us do a podcast over 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, this game could be done in the next 20 minutes.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
have a question for you. If you're Zverev, what are you trying to do right now? Just desperation.
If I'm Zverev, because Zverev is quite tall and he's got those long levers, I'd be looking to push up into the net and just catch as many volleys as I can, right? Hit that ball deep. Once you know you've hit that ball deep, just start pressing up. Because at the end of the day, then Sinner also has to hit, if you start pressing up, Sinner has to hit that sort of short ball to really force you to then have to play like a half volley. And, you know, like, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of like deep shots from Sinner, which would just give Zverev a good chance to just like come in, catch that volley. You know what I mean? Oh, unlucky.
Zverev has championship point.
Yeah.
Can Zverev save that?
We're gonna have to see. But yeah, it's not looking. This is not. I did not expect this. If this ends up going Sinner's way.
If this is 3 love.
If this is a 3-setter, I'm just gonna be super miserable for this.
No, women's was better.
Yeah, women's was better. Honestly, like it's just hard to.
Imagine if women's were 5 sets. Anyways, we'll watch this at this point.
Yeah. Anyways, let's build some drama.
Yeah.
And he's hit it long, so fault 1. Come on, ball boy. Come on, ball girl. Pick that ball up. Got a bit of a rally going. Bit of back and forth. Oh, he's gone short.
Oh, Zverev got it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
1,
brutal.
3 love.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. If you're tuning in and listening, like Zverev, so Sinner hit a drop shot to Zverev, and Zverev was going for it, and then his shoe slipped, and all he had to do was hit something kind of deepish, and it just gave Sinner just the shot to win that championship.
Also, on the animation now it's showing us what's on court.
Oh, the animation showing us the actual live stream, so we get to see the faces and everything. Oh my goodness, what a classic.
Yes, I love the animation, it's hilarious. You need a good laugh during the tennis season. If they're serving animation live on the YouTube, just watch it. It's always going to make you laugh.
Yeah.
I can guarantee.
I feel like they're probably going to do the same thing for like the...
Roland Garros?
Yeah, Roland Garros.
Is that next?
Yeah, Roland Garros will be next.
That's my favourite.
I always find it weird that like Roland Garros is like May or something, and then like a month later they have the Wimbledon one. Just like, wait, what? What's this spacing?
Couldn't they have one for each season?
Yeah, honestly, it just feels so weird. You know, like you've got the Oz Open in Jan. Roland Garros is like May-ish, I think. Then like June or July is like Wimbledon, and then I think it's like September, October is the US Open. It's like, hold up, there's like 3 to 4 months or so between the US and the Oz Open, another 3 to 4 between the Oz and Roland Garros, and there's like a month.
I know. It's
just between
that's
Roland Garros and Wimbledon. You're like, wait, what? Something doesn't make sense there. Something's not adding up. But yeah.
But anyways, so Sinner is the winner. That rhymes.
Sinner. Yannick Sinner, chicken dinner. Oh, I feel so bad because
I love Zverev. He's like one of my favorite players.
Well, didn't Zverev make it a few years ago, but lost in a?
I don't know.
Lost the.
I remember
final as well.
I think he was playing Nadal like a few years ago, and he broke his ankle.
Oh, did he? Oof.
Yeah.
Ouch. No, that's.
So I think he's doing good after a broken ankle. But yeah. Anyways, I think we'll close this out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what his how well he's gone in tournament, like at least the major tournaments. Yeah, he made the French Open final in 2024, but didn't win it. And the 2020 US Open final, didn't win it. And he's
been in round 4 for Wimbledon in 17, 21, and 24.
Yeah.
And obviously this final was Open final in
Yeah, this is his first Australian Open final. Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, that's unfortunate, man. Like,
oh my gosh, look at this.
But yeah. Anyway, so it makes Yannick
Sinner.
Oh goodness, maybe I really am on the cider. Who knows?
I think you're too drunk. But that is very Aussie of you on Australia Day.
Yeah, true. Very true. But yeah, so Sinner is now back-to-back champion of the Oz Open. So So Sabalenka had her chance at a three-peat, but didn't quite get it. So
I really wanted to get the three-peat.
I know. I thought she would actually, but yeah. So
yeah,
it looks like Sinner's going to be going for a three-peat next year. Will he get it? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
Sabalenka can't, Sinner can't. I don't make the rules. It's just how it is.
So does that mean Chiefs are not allowed to three-peat this year?
I'm talking about tennis.
Okay, I'm talking about.
No. We'll see how. I don't know. The powers of Taylor Swift.
The powers of Taylor Swift.
Yep.
I don't like that call. Flag. But yeah. Anyways, what's this NCAA red shirt rules? What? Okay.
That's just an ad.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know. I'm just trying to look at the lines of the tennis court.
Yeah. I mean, like, I understand the red shirt rules and stuff, but yeah. Anyways, it's just us now. Both Q and Doc, I think, have left. So, thanks for joining us for our live stream, and we're sorry that some bets weren't successful.
At least it was $1.
At least it was $1, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, so I think we'll close this out.
Yeah, we'll sign off. There will be a podcast, probably uploaded later this evening as well. So stay tuned for that, where we'll talk about a variety of things. But yeah.
I hope you liked this, and I think we'll probably do more live streams in the future. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun for sure.
I like interacting with the people that come in.
Yeah.
It's really fun. I feel like it keeps it exciting, so...
Oh, yeah. It really is fun. I mean, I thought I would be like a nervous wreck or something. Like...
No, you handled it really well. I'm kind of surprised.
I know. I feel like I surprised myself. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, must have been the alcohol.
Maybe. Anyways.
But yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyways,
thank you for the people that have joined us.
Yes.
Thank you for your participation in this live stream, and hopefully hopefully you're regulars and
hopefully
come listen to us next time.
Yeah, hopefully you join us for the next one. And yeah, like I know I had a lot of fun. How did you find it?
I love the live stream.
I know it really is fun. It's fun
so
just being able to see the comments as well.
Yeah.
And especially on Podbean, they're really visible. The things, the comments.
I like that.
So yeah, no, it is good. I do like it. It's a good feature.
Anyways, and I think that is it for us for now. And until next time,
keep watching sports and going for the underdogs.
Yep.
Bye.